Hello students. In this video lecture, I am going to explain here ring structure of fructose. Molecular formula for fructose is C6H12O6. Fructose, it is a leo-rotatory ketohexose. It is a ketohexose as it contains ketone C double bond O functional group. Now see, this is the open chain structure for the fructose. Fructose contains 6 carbon atom in straight chain. The first carbon atom is CH2OH. The second carbon atom is ketonic carbon atom. Third, fourth and fifth carbons are with hydrogen and with the OH group. And the last CH2OH. The first and sixth carbon atom are same here with the CH2OH and CH2OH group. Second is C double bond O. Now here that fructose, it shows that interaction within that fructose molecule in between carbon number 2 and 5. As carbon number 2, it is a ketonic group and the carbon is positively charged, whereas oxygen is negatively charged. The fifth carbon atom and on which OH group is present, oxygen is with the lone pair of electron, and therefore interactions takes place between the carbon number 2 and carbon number 5. The lone pair of electrons of this oxygen, they interacts with carbon number 2, and the oxygen, carbonyl oxygen, that ketonic oxygen, it interacts with this hydrogen, which is with the OH on the fifth carbon atom. And due to that, the possibility of these two structures due to the presence of carbon number 2 and 5. So that it forms a structure, two cyclic structures, and these two cyclic structures are in equilibrium with the fructose molecule. Now see, draw the structure for this is the carbon number, ketonic carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4. The carbon number 1 is CH2OH. Okay, I write the CH2OH carbon atom here. This is carbon number 1, CH2OH. And I write here the carbon number, this is carbon number 1. Here I write here, this is the CH2H, it is carbon number 1, it is 2, 3, 4, this one is the 5, and the last is the CH2OH. Okay, these are the fifth and sixth carbon atom. Now see the interaction between the carbon number 2 and 5, and therefore that on second carbon atom there is a bond is formed between the OH and carbon. This is carbonyl oxygen and that hydrogen, it form OH. Okay, and this oxygen which having the lone pair of electron, it form bond with this carbonyl carbon. So that is the fifth carbon atom. Here this is the fifth carbon atom and this is the carbon number 2. These are bonded with the oxygen. Carbon number 3, as it is to the right side hydrogen. Remember, on the carbon number 3 to the right side hydrogen and on the fourth OH. Therefore here OH and here H. To get here one structure, here the on the fifth carbon atom, this hydrogen, it as it is, means what we did here, the bonding between carbon number 2 and 5, see the 2 and 5, they are linked here with the oxygen, and these carbonyl oxygen and hydrogen, they form OH group on the second carbon atom. So this is the one structure by the interaction between carbon number 2 and 5, and we get here one more structure here. This is the one more structure. So these two structures are differ only by the position of this OH group. This is the OH group. Here the OH group is present on the second carbon atom. Here also the OH group is present on the second carbon atom, but the change is here that in this structure OH is present to the left side, whereas in this structure the OH is present towards the right side. These two are the cyclic structure formed by the open chain structure of fructose by the interaction between the C double bond O and OH group in between the carbon number 2 and 5. So first one, this is the open chain structure for the fructose, and now see here the structure where the OH group is present towards the left side, that structure is called as beta D fructose, beta D fructose, whereas this structure is called as alpha D fructose. So this alpha and beta is depending upon the position of OH group. OH is towards the right side, it is alpha. OH group is towards the left side, that structure is beta structure. So these two structures are called as Fischer projection formula. These representation of fructose by Fischer projection formula. Now, see here that structure of this fructose, alpha and beta fructose, they shows the similar structure with the furan. Furan, which is a 5-membered heterocyclic compound. See, this is the structure for the furan, which is a 5-membered ring with one heteroatom. See, this is the one oxygen, one heteroatom, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the 5-membered ring with one oxygen. And this fructose, alpha and beta fructose, these are also 5-membered and with one heteroatom oxygen, and therefore we relate these structures of this fructose with this furan structure. And this scientist Howard, he gave the two structures for this fructose as of alpha D fructofuranose and beta D fructofuranose. So as these are the 5-membered ring, okay, we write here these two 5-membered structures for this with one heteroatom. These are the 5-member 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, with these bonds on this, for the hydrogen, for the OH, for the carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We write here these bonds on this 5-member. We draw here one more furanose structure for the alpha structure. This one. These are the bonds which are perpendicular to the plane of this carbon ring of fructose. Now see for the alpha D fructose, what you get here, the structure for the alpha D fructofuranose, which having, see, this is the carbon number 1, which is the CH2OH. Remember, this is the carbon number 1 CH2OH. I write here this is the carbon number CH2OH. The last is the CH2OH. I write here this is for the CH2OH. First and 6 carbon atom. Now for the second carbon atom, what we having, OH. OH towards this right side. OH towards the right side. So these right side groups, the right side groups we are writing here at the bottom position, and the left side group we write here at the top position. Now see here, this is the left side CH2OH group, therefore I write here CH2OH above the plane of this carbon ring. Now here OH. What we get here for this OH and H. Remember, this is carbon number 3. For the carbon number 3, hydrogen is towards the right side. Therefore, here hydrogen is at below the plane of this carbon ring, or what you can see here at the bottom. Now here this is for the OH and here H, and this one is the H. This is one structure we get here. Right here this carbon number, this is carbon number 1, this is 6 carbon number, this is carbon number 2, 3, this is 4, 5th and 6th carbon atom. We get this one structure. One more structure here we get for the beta. See, for the beta, carbon number 1, okay, CH2H, and again the carbon number 6 is CH2OH. Both carbon are the same group. Now what is here? On the second carbon atom, OH is at the left side. So I write here, see, this is for the OH group. I write here OH, and CH2H toward the right side, therefore I write here at the bottom position CH2OH. Here OH, hydrogen, OH. This is H, and now see here, this is the last carbon atom. This is a 6th carbon atom, CH2OH. Let's see, this is the carbon number 2. This is carbon number 2. This is carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the 6th number of carbon atom. So we get here these two structures. Okay, this is related with this alpha D and this is the beta D, and we relate these structures with the furan ring. Okay, this is the furan ring. Therefore, we write the name for this structure where the OH group is towards this right side and at this bottom position. And here OH is towards the above the plane of the carbon ring. Therefore, this structure is called as alpha D fructofuranose, and this structure is called as beta D fructofuranose. See, here only change is here that alpha and beta. The carbon number 2, it is the anomeric carbon atom, and due to that it forms the alpha and beta anomers of fructofuranose. And in the formation of this fructofuranose structure, what you have to remember here, that position of OH group. If that, just remember here that alpha, it's for the right side and for the Fischer projection formula, and for this Horth formula the OH is at the bottom, means alpha is at the bottom, that is the alpha structure, and for this beta structure where that OH is towards the left side, and we write here in the Horth formula to the top side. So these two are the, what to say for these two, Haworth projection formula, Haworth formula of fructose. So now see here, this is about the ring structure of fructose, how it forms the Fischer projection formula and Haworth formula by using this open chain structure of the fructose. So this is about the ring structure of fructose. Thank you.